So let's talk a little bit about momentum. Momentum in business, momentum in relationships, just momentum in general. You know, when you start working on something like working on a book, or like I'm working on bags right now. I have a tote bag, I have some clutches. I'm working on a shoulder bag, one of those oversized crossbodies. I'm also putting the finishing touches on a coat that I want to display at my next event. Momentum is what drives us. It's what sometimes you'll go to sleep thinking about it. You wake up thinking about it. You always want to have that little notepad or just your phone with in the notes section ready to just, okay, this is the next task I have to do. These are the next 6 steps I need to go through. These things I need to establish my business or just continue to push it forward. Momentum is the main ingredient that really drives our business. It drives the creative portion, that energy that you feel like, oh, I got all of these things to do. I just need to get on this right now. It's what causes me to have 5 or 6 bags lined up, not finished, because I'm going through the stages with each of them. But I get so excited. I go into the material store. I see a new fabric and I'm like, oh, this is going to hit. This is going to be one of those that, you know, people will like. It's something special. It's something that catches your eye. I like that kind of stuff. The challenge comes when you have more projects than space. You know, it gets to be kind of a juggling act, because you're like, okay, I'm working on this one. Okay, I put that down and I start working on this one. Okay, I put this one down and I start working on. I get excited about these things. The momentum is just driving. It's moving like a train. It's like, okay, slow down, take a breath, and complete project 1. Because if we have 7 unfinished products, that means we're not ready. We're not ready for that trunk show. Years ago, there used to be like trunk shows at Saks, Fifth Avenue, Bloomingdale's, and it's like, okay, you could bring your trunk full of wares to show to the buyers and see, okay, who's gonna like this? Who's gonna like that? For so many years, in that dream that I had of going to FIT, I was like, yes, I'm gonna present my items for a trunk show. This would be so exciting. But of course, life be lifing, and other things, you know, get in the way, or just they take precedence over those things that were so exciting at one point. You know, it's like you go to school and you get these degrees, and then later on in life, you're like, okay, that's really not what I want to do. I want to do this. But all throughout my life, I like to sew. I liked to write, because I did take a writing class years ago in New York that the union hosted. And it was so much fun, because when you create something, it's so exciting, because it's like, okay, this is my baby. Besides my physical baby that I have with my husband, this is also my baby. I created this. And wow, look how it's taking shape. And look, okay, the instructor is saying, yeah, that's a great story. Just, you know, look at this. You know, make sure your punctuation is right. Make sure the syntax or the flow of it is like a story in a book versus a conversation, or versus you just writing a letter to somebody. No, this is a story. It has a certain flow. It needs certain punctuations. It needs to say, oh, this is the first voice, this is the second voice, or this is the active voice or the passive voice. There's so many elements that go into it. And I get excited just thinking about that, because it's like, okay, when I'm writing, I'm in full writing mode, and I'm just always thinking of, okay, what is the next chapter look like? What is this character saying? The characters come to life. It's like they're living beside you almost, because you're thinking, okay, what would that person do next? Okay, what is the other character gonna say in response to what this character just did? It's exciting. I mean, I can't say anything much more on that topic besides it's exciting. Creation is exciting. Um, Finishing is exciting. Presenting is exciting. Having that first sale, that 100th sale, that the sale that catapults you to a different level of clientele, the project that catapults you into a different realm where, okay, now you always wanted an assistant, now you can get an assistant because you've developed your skill enough, your talent, your organizational way of handling things. You've progressed so much that now, okay, this is the next level. I hear so many creators say, you know, making $1,000 is the same as making $1 million. You just have to do it so many more times. But momentum is what gets you from that $1,000 sale to the $1 million sale, or that $10 sale, $100 sale to the $1,000 sale. So it's all about momentum and finishing.